What's good with y'all boys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to discuss how BodyGame is literally the make or break defining factor in today's dating marketplace, and why it really can be like the thing that determines if a chick gonna flake on you for a dude or flake on a dude for you. So when I was locked in with my bro before he started hating and I had to cut him off, he was in Cali and he had a reassignment. He had to get stationed in Atlanta for a minute for a program that he was doing. So he had the funds to just jump from Cali to ATL. But I said, yo, bro, you can slide to the spot. Matter of fact, where you're going is actually perfect because I got to drive that way to go to work every day. So I can just drop you off. You take the SkyTrain to the MARTA and just go downtown, go straight from there. He said, bet, say less. He hopped on that flight, came to the spot, boom, we chilling. A couple weeks of him being there, and one night, we at the house bored. I'm like, yo, we should fire up Tinder. Because I ain't been on dating apps. I wasn't on dating apps for a minute, and I think he had just reactivated his shit. So he was like, yo, that's a bet. So boom, we get on Tinder. We swiping away. About an hour of swiping away in, he matches with a chick. And then about 30 minutes later, I match with the same exact chick, bro. So he talking to her, he chopping it up. I'm talking to her, I'm chopping it up. And then he had come and was like, yo, I just matched with this baddie. And he showed me her. I'm like, bro, I just matched with the same chick. I'm talking, shorty was a little Hispanic and white baddie. I'd say she was like a 7.5 on a scale of 1 to 10 at the time. At the time. She got a fatty on her. So I'm like, yo, whoever scored this chick, smash. Like, it's a win. W. So there's a little competition going in there. Me personally, I wasn't really caring too much because I'm like, yo, I mean, it is what it is. She bad, but it ain't the end of the world if I don't crack. I'm chilling. Anyway, bro wasn't on BodyGame as much as I was. So, you know, I'm on the profile flexing, showing off the gains and all of that. And we chopping it up. We going back and forth. I'm talking to her. He talking to her. And then that was probably like around 6:30. Around 9 p.m. I slid on her. I'm like, yo, are you trying to link? Now, she was already talking to him, and he was trying to link with her before I asked her if she's trying to link. I didn't know that. But I asked her if she's trying to link. She said yes. Can we go to Waffle House first? I said, you ain't got to say nothing else. Waffle House it is. So I didn't know that he was trying to link with her. So when I went to him, I was like, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. You may have lost out on this one. He showed me the text on his phone from her saying that she's sorry she can't hang out tonight. She has to watch her nephew. Now, this is the part most guys, I mean, you're not going to see both sides of the dynamic because when you get flaked on, it's usually a BS excuse that the woman tells you. And then that's just the end of that. You gotta let it ride. But having both sides of the perspective there, I was like, yo, this is really how it be going down, bro. Bro matched with Shorty before me. Bro asked Shorty to link before me. But then I slid in on that BodyGame shit. And she instantly canceled on him for me. I didn't look too much into it back then. But bro definitely had a chip on his shoulder from that experience. And he didn't take it well, frankly. I mean, most dudes wouldn't take getting flaked on well. But it's even worse when you get flaked on by a dude that you was in competition with. So it's unfortunate, but shorty, we linked, went to Waffle House. The rest is history, bro. After that, bro never really like showed any disdain at that moment from my perspective back then. But looking back at it now, I can kind of see like where stuff started to go downhill, because like I had said, it ain't the first time that this dude lost a chick to me. But it was never on some, oh, I'm finna take your chick, how I was moving. It was just like, yo, this is just how the cookie crumbles, bro. So the first time it happened, it was on the college campus. The second time it happened was here in Atlanta. And I started to realize, like, bro, when you can see both sides of the fence, it's really eye-opening. You got flaked on by a chick that you got dibs on first because you weren't on BodyGame. BodyGame is literally the make or break defining factor of whether you're about to get linked with or whether you're about to get dropped off. And frankly, ain't too much I can say, bro. That experience really showed me, like, being able to see both sides. I was like, yo, this is crazy. You can really link with a chick and have plans for later, and a dude can show up 1 hour before y'all supposed to link and completely throw your whole thing off the rails, bro. BodyGame ain't no joke. And I was on there, I was flexing. The V-cut, the V-taper, the six-pack. And she was just like, yo, I gotta have him. She had to have it. She got it. And back then, like I said, 7.5 out of 10. But I seen her like maybe 2 or 3 years after we stopped messing with each other. And them Latina jeans kicked in overdrive because it was torta time. And I had run into her at a gas station. And I was like, damn, like shorty really blew up. And coincidentally, I was on the phone with my bro that she flaked on. So I was like, yo, that's crazy. So I turned the phone camera around on FaceTime and I said, yo, my boy Mark wants to say what's up. And when he seen her, that dude was like, it was like closure for him. He ain't see what she looked like back then. She was thick in all the right places. I'm talking about. But then them Latina jeans, like I said, they kicked in. And she wasn't looking too hot. And after the call ended, well, like, I mean, after he was done talking to her and all that shit, he was talking to me. He's like, bro, I needed that closure. I guess I didn't miss much. So he was really coping from that experience the whole time and was like, I can't believe I just lost out on this baddie. But then he seen her chopped a few years later and was like, I guess I didn't miss anything at all. That's not like, that doesn't change the fact that BodyGame still got me that back then. Even though she not hot shit no more, back then you still took an L, regardless of what she look like right now. So at the end of the day, bro, BodyGame ain't no joke. You get on BodyGame and chicks are gonna flick on other dudes for you. That's it for this video. I'm out of here. Peace.